Heidi ho, my crafty friends. This is Lori at the Ladybug Journals. How are we today? I'm so glad you joined me here at the craft table. It's always fun. Heidi ho, Heidi ho. It's always fun to have people around the craft table to craft with, isn't it? So, first off, I want to welcome all the new subscribers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's so good to have you come join us. Second, I want to thank everybody for all the super duper nice comments I have received lately. You guys are so kind. I mean, really, really kind. I just don't, oh my gosh, you guys, you have just warmed my heart and tickled my soul. I am just telling you right now. So today, I thought we would play in our, glued to the page, you guys, in our altered book that we made, because I haven't played in it in a while and I kind of missed it. So what I did was I picked a page that had just two plain pages, two plain pages back to back. They were together. And I just tore a hole in it, right smack dab in the middle. And then I inked around the hole, and I inked around the page on both sides. Okay, as you can tell, it looks kind of grungy and kind of schmucky, just the way I like it. And then I inked the page on my left. I inked around the page. Oh, I'm getting the hiccups. Oh my gosh, you guys, I always get the hiccups when I start filming. I inked around the page on the right. And then what's going to be the inside, I just took like what would have been, the little plastic sheets, those little sticky sheets, like it looks like this. That would have been, the little sticky things that would have been, for your stickers or something like that. See, like this. Like that. I took one of those and I glued it down to cover one side of the window, the side that's on my left. Okay. And I haven't done anything with the right yet because I don't know what I want to do yet. And I couldn't decide, do I want to cut it up? Do I want to cut it in half? Do I want to leave it, as a little pocket that I can change, that I can change the image? I have just discovered something. Art glitter glue will not glue down plastic. Look at that. It did not glue it down. It came right up. There we go. That age-old question, does art glitter glue glue down plastic? The answer is no. Okay, so that answers my question. So, all right. So instead of using this as a pocket, I am going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut around the edge where I see that this is, stuck together. Okay, I'm trying to see the edge of it here, right there. And I want to carefully cut around the edge of it like that. So I just want two pieces now. Okay. Since it didn't stick, I'm going to use my Bearly Art, and I've changed my mind. I'm going to use Bearly Art to stick it down. That was interesting. Very, very interesting. And it probably would have been okay once I stuck the other page down. Okay. But I'm glad I found it out before I started messing with it. Okay, here we go. So now I have another piece to play with. All right, so I'm going to stick this piece down, and I'm going to use Bearly Art. And since I haven't used Art in a little while, I'm going to shake him up a little bit, wake him up. Hello in there, Art. Wake up, dude. And come on, give me back my pen. Come on, dude. And I'm going to squeeze a little bit out. Make sure my pen's not. Oh my goodness, I got a little squeezy dude in there. Come on, give me some glue. Come on. Okay, hold on. Let me clean this little tip out here. Yeah, I haven't used Art in a while. So let's clean out the tip. I haven't used Art in a while. So he's cranky. There it is. Okay. So I'm going to run some glue around the edge. And I got to be able to see this here. And this is big enough that I can be fairly generous with it. And I did that on purpose. There came the little blob right there. So let me get that little blob up. It's right there. Come here, little blob. Right there. Let me put it on our paper towel. But because my holes didn't tear perfectly, I have to make sure that everything's covered one side to the other. All right, so let me fold my glue in. Okay. Now, before I came on camera, I kind of played around with two different ideas of what I wanted. Actually, three different ideas. Now, because this hole goes all the way through, see, I can see the same thing. Whatever's here, I can see here. Okay, so I can see that yellow flower here, and I can see the print over here. See, and that's what made me crazy. So you can put something that covers that. And my first idea was to use cheesecloth, behind whatever I was doing, so I didn't see that. And I may still do that. So I'm going to grab the cheesecloth right here to put in the middle of whatever I'm doing. And I'm just gonna get a little piece of the tea-dyed cheesecloth. I just want the tea-dyed. And because I can glue it down. Yeah, this is like way bigger than what I need. But I might, see, I'm going to play around with it and see how I like it, how I don't like it. So I'm going to lay it down. Just, I'm just playing. So you guys are just playing with me to see if I like the look. I kind of like the texture. So let's turn the page. Okay, I like that. Okay, you know what? Let's clamp this down right here. Let's clamp these pages or paper clip them. Yeah, there's not very many there. So let's paper clip them. There we go. Okay, I kind of like that. Now, one of my first ideas was to put this little girl in here. And then I found, so all this is this is one of those Tim Holtz paper dolls. And I've inked around her, as you can see, with, you know what? And I probably need to do her backside here a little bit with Vintage Photo. And then I gave her wings. You remember those wings we were playing with? Okay, where are they? These. The transparent wings. Here. Those transparent wings we were playing with. Well, I found some wings that I liked, and they were yellow to match that flower. So I'm just inking up her backside here because it's really white. Okay, so I'm just inking up the back of her. So I thought I would put her on this side. And then behind her, this little guy, he reminded me of a little fairy. You know, look at that little face on him. Oh my goodness, he just looks grumpy. So I'm going to ink up the back of him. Let me lay him down here. He looks like, you know, someone took away his candy. And he's waiting for someone to give it back. So I'm going to let this dry. But they're about the same size, especially with the wings. So I would put them back to back. Now, I would put him on the other side of the cheesecloth, like that. And I would line them up and put them like that. And then I would take this other piece of, where did it go? Of this, and I would put it here. And when I turned it over, there she is. See the cheesecloth in the background? Now, let me paper clip this together really well. So when I turn it over, you can see what I'm talking about. Now, this is just, you know, my first idea. So there she is. Now, I have to center her a little bit better. And then when you turn him over, there he is. And of course, the cheesecloth has to be glued down. And there he is. Okay? And you see the shadow of her wings. And you see the shadow of her dress. But it just looks like the bottom of him that maybe has wings. And then, of course, we could decorate the page a little bit more. And I have out some butterflies that we could use. And this side here is a big pocket or a big tuck. Okay, so I think I do like that. So I'm thinking that's what we're going to do. Now, my second idea was I found just transparent butterflies that are the same shape. And let me show you those in there. Let's see if we like those. And you know what? Before we do it, I need to go on and glue down that other sheet. Let me go on and glue this down over here. Oh, see, I need to cut this off right here. If I do that, yeah, that's plenty. All right, well, I didn't cut that straight at all. Let me go on and glue this here real quick. Now I remember why I was using it as a pocket, because I wouldn't have to, I could just slide them in and I didn't have to glue, because gluing this stuff down is not one of my favorite things, because I lose track of it. All right, let me get the rest of this sticky off. Okay. Okay, there's that. Now let's come up this side. Yeah, I really thought the kids were cute. Okay, now let's put this piece down. Whoopsie doodles. Get your hind end back over there. Where do you think you're off to? You think you can just wander around? I'm not ready for you to get sticky. Okay. Now, instead of the kids, hold on here, it's wrapped around her foot. Behave yourself there, girly. I thought, because of the blue over there, I thought that blue butterfly right there, let's put that back in there. And then over here, we've got this, and we would line those up. Let's close this up, and I'd have to center them a little bit better. And let me find my paper clips here. Okay. Yeah, I thought of this last night, and I was so excited. I wanted to come play. And the rule in our house is once my husband gets home, there's no playing in the craft room. It's like, oh man, why didn't I think of this earlier? Okay, so there's the butterflies, and there's that butterfly. You know what? I think I kind of like the butterflies. Actually, I think I do kind of like the butterflies. So, okay, let's do the butterflies, and we'll save the kids for another page. All right, so let's do the butterflies. All right, so okay, so let's get this guy glued down here, and we're going to have to use art some more, and I'm going to go around the edges of him here. He's got just a really thin edge that I can put this on. So that's, whoops. Come on, dude, cooperate. I can go around the edge, and I know this is going to show on the plastic to start with, but it will dry clear. And one of my subbies did remind me of that one time after I did something and it showed, and I was quite upset about it. She did comment and say, remember, that will dry clear. It's like, oh, yeah, I know. I just hate doing it. All right, so before I put it down, let's close this and see where we want it. Because where we put it here, we have to line up the other one. All right, so now I need to wipe off everything I just smucked up when I dropped it. Okay, I'm trying not to move it here. I need to let this sit for a minute. And then, I know you guys are probably seeing my head. Sorry. Okay. Okay, now this, let me see how this looks here. Yeah, got all over it, didn't it? But it is centered fairly well. Let me see here. Okay, that looks okay. Now this, I think I'm going to use Fabri-Tac around the edges. I think art might hold it okay. Don't you guys think art will hold it okay? But I can trim the bottom here. It's got like a little tail. So let's trim the tail. We can save that. And she's got a little wampadoodle on her hair. Let's save that too. Yeah, we'll put that in the in the bits bowl. There. If you saw my little haul video that's in the playlist, you'll see that I have a little bowl where I keep all my little bits now. Here, I'll show you. So I'm not trying to chase them around. I bought this little bowl. It's got a lid. You know, it's just a little plastic bowl, but I can put, well, you don't go in there. I can put all the little bits that we cut in there. You go in the other thing and put them in there, and then I can put a lid on them, and I can keep my table a little more organized. All right, I think that'll work, but you know what? I think I am going to use this. And I'm just going to put a little circle right around here. Just like that, to hold this down. Just like this. Spread you out. Now let me get my little art, or my little glue tappy dude, so my fingers aren't getting all goopy. I know the page is going to be on top of it, but I want this to go down. Oh, I think this is all. Oh, this has got glue on it from the other day when we were using it. So let's get the glue off of it so it lays this down better. Okay, let's pull this up here. Yeah, once the page goes down, I think it'll lay down better. Oh, I don't want you all twisted. I want you down. Come on, straighten up and play right. Play nice. There we go. That's better. Okay, now for the other one that goes over here, where'd she go? Okay, we have to make sure when we put her, she lines up right there. So after I put the glue on her, I'm just going to lay her right on top of that one. So I'm going to do the same thing. Oh, you know what? I need to do this first because so she doesn't volcano out here. I'm going to put the glue around here. Oops. And then I'm going to lay it right on top of the other one. That way I'm sure that it will line up. Okay, now let me grab my tweezers here and get a hold of them. And that looks so crooked to me. And I'm sure it probably is, isn't it? Okay, now let's close up this page. Oh, you know what? We can't close up that page yet, can we? Because we need to glue the page. So, I think we're going to have to use art because there's so much plastic on the page. Come on, art. Don't stop on me now, dude. Boy, you must have a big clog in you because you are just not. Okay. Now, I'm going to have to do this very, very, very slowly to get these pages lined up. How about them apples, girls? All right, my pages are lined up. My butterflies are lined up. Pages are glued together. Okay, let's make sure the butterflies are down. Now, the glue will dry, and it will dry clear. Now, once again, should I say those magic words? Oh, the pin's in the bottle. Never mind. I can put this back on the tweezers. Never mind. Okay. Now, once the page dries, it won't feel so whoop-a-doodled. Now, we could use one of the kids on these pages. You know, we could put them here like that. Now, that would be cute. That would be really cute. Oh, my gracious. All right, so let's decorate that page. Let's decorate this page. Let's see what we can put down here with her. So I've got all kinds of things here in this. Let's see. Oh, she could stand on a ruler. What about that? Yeah. Let's let her stand on a ruler. Maybe give her a little specimen tag. Where's our words? Let's get our words out. But I think our words need to be maybe on something, because they're just going to disappear. You know, if we put them on all of this, they're just going to disappear. And I don't want to put them on a book page because, well, or on words because, well, you know, they're just going to disappear. Let's see. How about a piece of this? How about, well, that's not, it doesn't have any yellow in it. Where's our, where'd my scrap box go? There it is. Hold on. Let me grab it here because I'm sure we have something with a piece of yellow in it. Nope. Sorry about that. I dropped my ruler. Okay, I'm looking in my little box here. You know, the little box that we keep our little strips in. Oh, here. Let's see. Maybe instead of that, I think that might be too big. But I think it might need to go up here. Maybe smaller than that? Oh, what about this one? No, that's going the wrong way. These are too canvasy. Let's see in this one. Oh, this might work. This has got the pinks and the yellows. Let's use a piece of this. Yeah. Let's use a piece of this. Now, let's schmuck it up real good. Now, in case you all haven't figured out, schmuck it up and grunge it up are kind of the same to me. If you schmuck something up, it's dirty, it's old. Now, let's get this. Okay. Let's get this all. All right, so let's see what we can. And I have no idea where I got the word from. You know, it's just a word that I always say. It's nothing It's nothing meant to be. Okay, all this canvas stuff I'm going to put over here. I think my box is getting too big though. Perfect word. Let's imagine for a moment. Now, how big is it? It fits perfect on that little piece of paper. Okay, so let's put a little bit of glue on it. This is just a smidgen. I think my words are pretty old. Stand up there and behave yourself. Okay. And I think I kind of want it at an angle, you know, a little bit. Now, since that paper is so thick, this is really thick. I don't know if I'll have to look in the playlist and see if I ever actually did a video on this. I think I did. This is so much fun to make. So much fun. All right, let's put that up there. And let's get this down there. Did you guys ever get yardsticks like this from hardware stores? When I was a kid, my mom used to work at our local hardware store, and she would bring one home, and so we always had a yardstick. I can remember having a yardstick at our house all the time. And so when I got married, we went to our local hardware store and asked for one. Do you know how much they were? They were $5. Now, I'm aging myself. I don't even know if they carry them anymore. I don't even know if they make yardsticks anymore. There we go. But I just remember always having one. And they were so much fun, to have in the house. But they were a dilly to measure with. You only have 3 feet. And they don't bend, of course. Let's get the extra that I put on there. Okay, so while we're here, let's go on and do this page. Because I also had something I thought that would be really cute for that page. And I may not like it after we get it put together. I may not like it. But I found these little people. And I thought, while we're doing people, might as well keep it going. And I found this ticket. It's a dancing receipt to find a girl. Come to the dancing receptions given by the Lilac Circle. And I thought, oh, this would be cute. Come and find a girl. Can you imagine? Girls lined up. And ladies were just 10 cents a dance and gentlemen were 15. Well, no, that's how much it cost to get in, I guess. Yeah, those men, they cost more, of course. So I thought this big old ticket could sit right here. Now, we won't glue it up here at the top of the pocket. And then this little lady who looks like she is not having a good time at this lilac dance. Of course, we wouldn't glue her head down. And this gentleman who looks like, maybe he wants to ask her to dance, or maybe he did, and she is just, she's just not sure. Or maybe she is. Maybe she's dancing with him, or she's danced. Now, all right, watch your hands there, dude. Watch your hands. This is a family show. Right there on her shoulder. And he's saying, "You're a cutie pie." And she's saying, "I know. Could I have some lemonade, please, sir?" There we go. "I like your hat." There. Just like that. So he wanders over to get her some lemonade and bring her back some lemonade. And the next thing you know, they're happy as can be. I like happy stories. So I thought that would be something cute right there. And then maybe up here, I have out my butterflies. Oh, hold on there, little man. I don't want to lose you. Let's move you up there. So I have out my butterflies. Let's get out my butterflies here to put up by those flowers. And I was looking for, yeah, here's the one. And I wanted to tuck it. Oh, that one's huge. That's not the one I wanted. I wanted a yellow one. Or a pink one. But I don't think I have a pink one. Oh, I do have a pink one. Looky there, looky there. Asking ye shall receive. Put a little pink one up there, like that. And I'm tucking it underneath the pocket so it doesn't interfere, like that. So I kind of like that page, and it kind of ties everything together, butterflies and the reds and the pinks and the yellows. And so I kind of like that, and it finishes off these 2 pages. So I think that's what we're going to do here. And so let's get some inking done here. And we'll use our pens to give our butterfly some little, what are they called? Antenna. So we'll give our little butterfly some antenna. Okay. Here, and I'm going to give our little butterfly some. There we go. Let her stand up there a little bit. Just put some glue right down her middle. Let's put her in there. Like that. And you know what? I think I'll glue down this wing. Come here, you. I think I'll glue down the inside wing only. There. I'm going to leave the outside wing up. Give her a little bit more dimension that way. Like that. There. That wing is still up. Oops, she's sticking into the spine. Let's make sure. Okay, you need to come up a little bit. There we go. Okay. Okay, good. All right, the book can still close. Now, little girly girl here. And her bow. Let's go down the side. And across the bottom. And I want to go like this, but I'm not going to lay it down yet until I get him in place. Oh, I need to ink these guys up. Come here, you dapper little man. Now I'm just inking them up on the sides because, you know, the sides are really white from where they get cut out. You know, Tim Holtz was a genius when he came up with these little paper dolls, because I really enjoy playing with them, but sometimes I just have no imagination with them. And at other times, I just go a little hog wild and pig crazy with them. All right, so I kind of want this here. And I think I put glue on him where I didn't want it. And I think I want that there. Oops. I think I should have waited until after I got her in place. So I think she's going to have to come here. I got to put you under her shoulder here. Right there. Ah, watch your hands there, dude. Right there. Yep. Nope, you need to come down a little bit. Right there. Okay. Okay. Now, any glue on the top of your head? Just a smidge. So let's get the glue off the top of your head. Okay. There we go. Yeah, let's get the glue off the side of that. There. So that page spread is done. Now let me check our time here. What we got? Oh, we got 40 minutes. Heck a doodle. Look at there. Now let's flip over to the other side of our little girly girl. And we can take care of our little man. All right. I just love his little face. All right, so let's see, what can he stand on? How about he stand on this ticket? All right. All right, so let me grab my pens here behind me and let's see what we can write on our ticket. All right, so let me see here. I think I need my number 3, and I'm just using a Micron black number 3. So let's see, what can we write on this? Let's see, what can we write here? We'll write butterfly. Blue boy. Okay, so there we go. So I think we're going to let him stand on it. We're going to let him stand right there on that top line. Just like that. And I think we don't need any more butterflies on the page, but I do think we want to add a word up there like we did for her. So maybe we get another piece of that paper. Now see, that's got blue in it. So let's see if a piece of that paper has the blue in it that we had. Oh, right here's a piece with the blue stamp. So let's get a little piece off of it. Let's grab our ink. Let me push the pens back out of my way here. And let's get this one done. Let's see. Ouch. Pinch my arm again. I think my little mat's it's all bent for some reason. I don't know why it's bent, but I don't like it being bent. Whoops. Sorry there, little dude. Okay. How about he was charming? We'll do that. He was charming. Does he look charming? I was looking for one that said he wanted candy. That's what I was looking for. He wanted his candy. All right, so let's put a little bit of glue on here. He just wanted his candy. That's all the boy wants is his candy. Okay, so I'm going to put this right here on this little piece of paper. And I'm going to put it, whoops. Well, I thought I was going to put it on that little piece of candy. That little piece of paper right there. There, stuck to my finger. And I want to put it up here at the top. So I think this should hold it. Let's give it a try. I want it right up here. There. Okay. Now this little man. Oh, I got to ink this tag or this little ID thing here real quick. Okay, so let's bring this up here a little bit. Now, let's give our little man some glue. Okay, so we're going to have 3 pages done in our book. And we're going to let him stand right here on that top line. Oh, you're over too far, dude. Scoot over. I want him right there. Okay, let's just go around that a little bit. Same up here. I don't want anything looking like it's, Now let me go over here to this. See if I can get around it a little bit now. There we go. Now it's sitting still. Now we're sitting still better. Let's go over those wings so they're not as shiny. And up here at the top, okay, let's go over her dress a little bit. That'll take some of that white off of her dress. Now I think I'm going to leave his hat. See how his hat has that lighter, it's kind of a, see how his hat has the band and kind of, it's not white, but it's kind of a tan color. I'm going to leave that. I like that, All right, so we've got 3 pages done today in our altered book. Have you guys been working in your altered book? How's it coming? Do you have lots of pages done? I hope so. I hope you're enjoying working in your altered book and having some fun. I can honestly tell you, I don't work in mine every single day, but when I do work on it, I do have fun. And like today, once I get started on it and I see pages and I get started on a project, and I start flipping back and forth, that's when I really get those creative juices flowing. And I start saying, oh yeah, I want to do this and I want to do that. And my pages really, start coming together. So let me get some of this stuff off the table here so I have some room, and I'll give you a quick flip through. I really haven't done much the last couple of days. I've been working on other journals. Okay, I've got some room now. I've been working on other journal projects. Let's get this out of the way. So we've got these 3 pages. And then back here, I really haven't done anything, other than gotten the, see, we still have these, so we could do something. Oh, glued those pages together. So we could do some more fun things back there. This was the, this was the mixed media that we put in. This was the layered piece that we put in. So, once I really get started, These were the split pockets. Those are fun to make. And this split pocket ended up being a pocket that just stayed put. And that's always something fun because, you know, when you turn them this way, they look like they're all going to turn, but they don't. You know, they go that way and that one stays there. And then these pages are just pages. This one is a big pocket here that I can cover with something if I want, or I can just leave it. This is a flip pocket. Here's a big side pocket. Now I can round the corners of the pages if I choose to. And then these are pages, another side pocket. This page we did together, and it's in the playlist. We did these together. I think we did this together. I think I want to do this set together the next time. And here's some flip pockets. This is a piece of just doodle art that I added just as a flip up. And here's some pockets that I filled with some tags and just some whatnot things. Here's a little one down here. And this one flips open. And I may add some more of these toward the back. I really like these, and I really like this. Those layer pockets that we made, I really like those. And then here's a split pocket. And then I need to make some more small tags. This holds those small tags right here. It'll hold 2 of them. And then we're to the front. So then I need to decide how are we going to cover our book. You know, what are we going to do on the front of our book? That I haven't decided yet. So thanks for joining me today here at the Ladybug Journals, working in our altered book and having some fun. It's been a long time since we worked in our book, hasn't it? But I'm glad you joined me and had some fun with me today. It's always fun to have friends join you at the craft table and have some fun and just play. So until I see you again on my next video, ta-ta for now.